Stephen, tell me about structure. What is structure?
Structure is, well, it's how something builds together. It has to stay together, and if one part is missing, it won't be something.
Okay, good. And now, this year our theme has been order. So can you tell me a little bit about order? What does order mean, and where do you see order in our world or in our school?
Well, in language arts, I see structure creates order, and usually in books and sentences, because one part of the structure of the sentence, and it all has to be in order, is if you don't have that period, that's not part of the structure, and it has to be in order because you can't say instead of Bob read a book, Bob period read a book, no period. So you have to put it in different order. Math, I would have to say numbers. If you mess up the numbers, the structure won't be right, and the numbers go in a order.
Excellent. Now, you just did research about your local Native Americans.
Yes.
Did you find any evidence of structure, and did that structure create order
Yes.
in their lives?
I had to research the games and music. So out of my research in that, I would have to say, if in a game, if you're missing a piece, the structure is not correct in any game. And in music, you have to do the traditional way, or else everybody thinks you're a big crazy person.
What does that mean? What do you? Because I know you take piano, right? You're doing piano.
Yes.
Okay.
What I mean is that the structure and the music, the shaman, kind of the leaders of the tribe, prepare it. They write down the music, they do everything, and if you don't play it right, everybody thinks you're doing something different. They have no clue what you're doing.
Okay, excellent. Now, what about science? We're learning about life science and biomes and plants. Can you find evidence of structure creates order?
The life cycle.
Oh, okay. Tell me about
If
that.
if you don't give it enough water and sunlight, the life cycle won't go because it needs the water and sunlight. So what you need to do is give it enough water and sunlight, or else it's going to die.
Excellent examples. Good job.
Stephen, can you tell me about, you're in my class for independent reading, and you have read so many novels. So tell me about your reading in your novels and some of them that are your favorites.
Some of the novels that are my favorites, probably the City of Ember series. There are 4 books in the series, and I really like those.
Why do you like them?
Why? Well, they're not real. It talks about some of it is actually real, war, and it takes place in actually the United States. It's supposed to be in the future, and if it gets destroyed by war, and then that's why a bunch of people go down into this underground city called Ember to survive the war. Most people, though, don't survive.
So how long does it take you to read a novel? I mean, you really are a voracious reader.
Yes. Depending on the novel. If it's Magic Treehouse, and even some Ronald Dahl books, stuff like that'll probably take me about, say, hour, 2 hours. And sometimes I don't get enough time to read, so I can't finish those books in the time. But with books like Harry Potter, the 4th one, what happens there is it's so many pages, I can't read that in a day or not even an hour. I can't do that. I mean,
It's more complex.
Book. Yeah.
So how long
Depending on
did
the
it
book,
take
and
you?
also depending on the time.
Right.
So how long did it take you to read Harry Potter?
The fourth book? 4 months? Maybe?
But that wasn't your only book you were
Yeah.
reading.
No.
I think you were reading several other books at that time, right?
Yes, but it took me about that time. It
Yeah.
would have taken me like 2 months if I didn't have all this other books going on.
If school wasn't really in the way.
True too.
I think he just reads several